Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica, bringing you your weekly twin flame journey reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. And to my devoted followers and subscribers, thank you so much for your continuous support. If you would like to join me on Patreon, Instagram, or TikTok, please go into my description box where you can find each link to be directly connected to each platform. You can also find the link to my website. All right, guys, let's get started. So I'm not sure what's in store for me during the holiday season, so I went ahead and decided we should start on our 2023. Okay, so we're going to look at the energies for you and for your person's energy in 2023, okay? And then I may come back and see what, well, I don't know. Let's see where this takes us, okay? Let's see where this takes us. It is up to you, the viewer, to decipher if you are the divine masculine energy or the divine feminine energy on this spiritual journey. Okay. Wow, 2023. We start off with the Hierophant, which is a great card to begin 2023. This is, I love it. Love this energy. The Hierophant is connected to spiritual wisdom, marriage, commitment, institutions, higher learning, traditions. We do have the Knight of Swords coming in. So things may be moving in kind of forward. Be careful, okay? Be careful about being hasty in 2023. You may go into 2023, you know, fully charged, having your armor up, saying, I'm ready. But usually the Knight of Swords is an energy that is only concerned about their own well-being. So be mindful of that. Should you be concerned about your own well-being? Absolutely. In balance. And maybe something that needs to be really, you know, considered and analyzed from a logical perspective is this Hierophant energy, okay? Are our values aligned? What are my values? Okay, because the Hierophant is about tradition. What are your traditions? What are the traditions that you want to implement into 2023? Because this is about ideas. Definitely 2023 for the spiritual twins here. Okay, I like to call twin flames spiritual twins because twin flames usually embark on a higher learning journey, which turns into something very, very spiritual and profound. The Magician. I'm loving the energy for you guys in 2023. Here you are working together, co-creating, moving full speed ahead. But again, be mindful of that energy. Then we have the Hermit. You have 3 major arcana cards here indicating that universal forces are definitely involved. And if you are truly on the spiritual flame / twin flame journey, then of course higher universal forces, okay, are involved on this journey, okay, because they're helping to guide you. We have the Hermit here. So 2023, definitely. We have Virgo energy. We have Virgo energy in Gemini. And we have Taurus energy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and look into the Hierophant. Yep, okay. We have the 9 of Coins. The 2 of Swords. And the Star. Beautiful, beautiful energy I feel here for you. So here we have in the beginning of 2023, we're looking at, you know, okay, there is some type of confusion going into 2023, okay? There is still reflections being made, okay? Things that are being mirrored back and forth to each individual here within the connection. There is a connection to orchids, so one or both of the spiritual twins, flames, may really have a connection to orchids, okay? With the Hierophant here and the 9 of Coins, I'm definitely feeling like both counterparts are looking for a solid commitment, solid foundation, stability. Okay, they're both concerned with their security. Okay, because the Hierophant is about security, because it's about commitment. But you also have to be committed. Okay, you have to be committed to creating that stability and security and independence for yourself as an individual on an individual basis. Something during the first part of 2023, you know, either you or your person goes into the year closed off, okay? You could be in denial about something, or your person, or both of you, because look here, she has the blindfold on and she's looking this way, which is right next to the mirror. So whatever you're in denial about, they are in denial about, okay? And I feel like you both need to tap into your third eye. Okay, do feel that some of you may be having visions, a lot more visions in 2023. And these visions take you into different portals, different timelines that you and your person have been together in past lives, okay? And in this portal, and maybe you were connected to, in a different timeline, to these orchids. If you don't live in a, you know, in a tropical place right now, you could have lived in a tropical place in a past lifetime where orchids grow abundantly, okay? And here with the 2 of Swords, I, you know, definitely sense that there, you know, someone is very closed off because they're closed off because they're confused. They could be confused, you know, just in general about life, or they could be confused about the connection. They could be confused about the label twin flame, you know, and then I just added spiritual flame, so that could cause you a little bit more confusion. That is not the intention. This, with swords energy, this is someone that goes deep into their head space and causes their own confusion by overanalyzing, okay? This is someone who, you know, also is maybe in denial about calling some type of truce, okay, here in this connection. Or it could be that, you know, both of you are trying to keep the peace in this connection. And I do feel like you are going to have to make some sacrifices or compromises. Let's not use the word sacrifice. Compromises in the beginning of 2023. But I really feel that these this compromise leads to something very stable with the 9 of coins here, okay? And ultimately leads to healing, okay? So whatever you've been in denial about, or closing yourself off to, or the confusion, you know, that you've been, you know, spinning around in your, you know, in your mind, ends up, you know, being revealed to you, and it causes a lot of healing, okay? Because with the 9 of coins here, this is someone who is secure, stable, grounded, okay? If you're concerned about material gain, that's also going to shift, okay? Remember, the beginning is January, February, March, okay? Let's see how many of these, like, kind of. But yes, I do feel you opening up your pineal gland. Some of you may need to decalcify your pineal gland. You can do that in a lot of different ways. I would Google it. Getting, you know, sun, especially the morning sun, for about 20 minutes every single day, definitely helps decalcify, okay? Obviously, they make a lot of materials, or you know, there's a lot of tinctures and herbs out there to also decalcify or to enhance your pineal gland. Blue lotus is the big rage right now. You can find it everywhere, on Etsy, anywhere. I do feel like there is a healing that happens here, but I also feel like with the Hierophant and the star being here, you know, we have a lot of universal life force energy here, that you heal a lot during the first 3 months of the year, which is really just a calendar year that was made up by society, okay? So I feel more change coming after the astrological new year, which begins on the spring solstice. But there is, I feel, a healing, okay? Like your pineal gland, okay? Your intuition starts to supercharge with those visions through the night skies, so through the dream state. So both you and the spiritual flame will begin to have profound dreams, okay? And these profound dreams are sending you messages, and you may be a little bit confused about these messages, okay? So if you can, journal them and see what you can gain from them. It can be a little bit rough to gain the information, but, you know, the Hierophant is about vocalizing, okay? Your throat, your ears, your tonsils. So be mindful of that you guys may experience ascension symptoms that are connected to your throat chakra, okay? And just be mindful also with your circulatory system, okay, during the first 3 months, and it could be all year long, okay, because as we both know, as we all know, energy is fluid. We can try to, put it in a little compartment of 1 year, 2023, or a week or two. We want to put things in a box, which is very human-like, but we are experiencing a human experience. All right, so let's look at this Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is the astrological new year, spring solstice. Ooh, Five of Wands. Five of Coins. All right. You guys may be seeing 555 a lot in 2023, which is all about big changes. And with that Knight of Swords making its appearance, then it's letting me know that these changes are going to be very rapid, very, very quick. And then the Princess of Coins energy. And so altogether we have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Five of Coins, and the Princess of Coins. I do feel that around the astrological new year, you could be facing some either internal challenges, you and the spiritual flame, okay, maybe mirroring this to each other. But there may be a little bit of conflict involved, okay? Now, the conflict could be petty. It could be other people around you being very competitive, because the Knight of Swords, again, it's about somebody that's only concerned about themselves, about their own well-being, okay? It's also about not being rash. So you may be faced with some type of conflict. This conflict could involve other people, whether they're feminine or masculine energies, okay? And they can be anyone. It could be work related. It can be people in your community, family members, anybody, friends, acquaintances, just some type of conflict going on. And again, these are people that are only concerned. This could also be your collective, okay? We don't know what's coming up. I haven't looked into that time frame where maybe we're battling different things. We could be battling, the Hierophant energy, not conforming to the ideals of the government and the ideals of everyone else around us, because spiritual flames, twin flames, are here to change things, okay? We are helping society shift, even if our human self resists the change, because you'll find it, because a lot of twin flames, people on the spiritual journey, are still holding on to old belief systems, holding on to old patterns. So it's very likely that this could be a battle of conformity, okay? Like not conforming to society. Okay. Because then we have the Five of Coins, and the Five of Coins is, again, another, like feeling like you've been left out in the cold, okay? Could be struggling, a little bit with financial resources, but not for long, because then you have, oh no, that's the Princess of Cups. Could face some challenges, because you do have the Five of Wands, which is a conflict, a challenge, and then the Five of Coins. So you may face a little bit of a challenge during that time, financially. And again, in the traditional tarot, the Five of Coins in the background has a mosaic window that's connected to the stained glass windows that you always see in churches. And what's the Hierophant connected to? Religion. So I feel like, you know, for some of you, you're really going to be looking at your religious background and maybe even facing an internal conflict that makes you feel like you start challenging those traditions that religion has taught you. And then we have the Princess of Cups, okay? And I feel then all of a sudden a new offer comes in, a love offer. Okay, now remember, this love offer does not have to come from another person, but I do feel, you know, some type of love offer comes in. And and this may also cause some conflict. And this could have somebody, you know, feeling like they've been left out in the cold because they recognize somebody is receiving some type of love offer. And this could, you know, for sure turn into like a petty conflict. Okay. Now we're going to go into the Hermit, which is 3 months down the road. So so this is March, April, May, June, July. Wait, I think I got that wrong. 4 of Coins, which this goes great together. So around that time frame, you will start again taking a time out, going into a position of soul searching, you know, bringing your energy back to you. It will be another period of transformation. You know, if you're listening to this video and you're like, I'm tired of transforming, you can choose to look at things from that perspective, or you can choose to look at the transformation and this evolution and this experience you're going through as the natural flow of life. You know, you can feel whatever you need to feel along the way. But there, you know, if you are on this journey, you have a higher calling, and you have and you're here to answer a call. Okay, and this call is an agreement that we all made for some crazy reason. I cannot answer why any of us would get into, you know, decide to come here on earth and get in line to endure, you know, this roller coaster ride of a journey. But we did. So the Chariot. All right, that's good. And I see the energy shifting. Yeah, so we might split this up. January, February, March. For sure is up here. I'm trying to feel the energy because I'm getting different energy for these right here. This may be a little bit longer. I feel like this pile and this pile are for the next 6 months after. So we have April, May. Yeah, so this would be, yeah, okay, got it. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, and then July, August, September, and then October, November, December. I was like, I'm feeling this energy is a little bit wonky. Oof, I love this for the end of 2023. Oh my goodness. Whew. Wow. The ending of 2023 is freaking amazing here. Of course, you probably don't want to, hear the ending since we haven't even hit the beginning. So we begin with the Hermit, the Four of Coins, the Chariot, another major arcana card, and the Princess of Swords. Okay, so we have 2. So you will go into a period of hermit mode, but you will quickly come out of it. And this is quickly come out of it. And then you have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords energy here. For the Page of Swords energy here, I'm intuitively getting that by this time in April, you are really going to know what you need to cut out of your life, okay? You're actually not curious. You understand. You have clarity, okay, of everything, everyone, including your own toxic behaviors, your belief systems, And the reason that you know is because you went into a period of isolation. You went deep, deep, deep into, okay, deep into nature. You went deep, 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 deep and transformed internally, okay, after a period of isolation and soul searching. And it shows here, okay, because you went ahead and closed yourself off, okay? And we're not saying that you're closing your heart off, okay? But you said, you know what, I'm going to take this time to really tighten up my energy, protect my heart space, protect my auric field as I mature, as I heal, as I connect to the higher realms, because this person is connecting to the higher realms. And look at the light coming out of their head space and their crown chakra, okay? Because they listened to the call to take a break, to wait a little bit, okay? To withhold a little bit, all right? To neutralize their energy. And by answering the call, they were enlightened, okay, by universal forces. And then through this period, you come out rested and ready, okay? Ready to move forward very quickly. This is the fastest moving card in tarot, okay? So in April of 2023, be ready, okay, spiritual flames, to move forward very, very quickly. The direction that you're heading is in a very positive direction. You will experience a lot of success and victory, okay? But again, are we going to be realistic about success and victory? How do you as an individual, what's your belief system? How do you define success and victory as an individual, okay? Maybe you're successful and victorious because you cut out everything that you needed to cut out to achieve success. Okay, maybe that is a win for you. Okay, because the Chariot is about overcoming obstacles. Maybe all your life you were a codependent, a people pleaser, an addict of some sort. Okay, can be all the regular addictions we normally think, speak of, but it can also be the ones that we don't speak about as often, eating disorders, with the Prince of Swords here, this is about gossip, okay? So maybe you're cutting out gossip. Maybe that was part of your New Year's resolution, okay? Maybe cutting out, because gossip, what does gossip do? It creates drama. So maybe that's the thing that you said, So this is you overcoming all your obstacles. That's your person overcoming all their obstacles. Wowzers. And then we end the year with the Magician, the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Sun. Whew. I'm just like, what? Okay. Universal forces. Okay, how many major arcana cards do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana cards. The universe surrounds you. They surround you with magic, love, telling you, you and your twin, your spiritual flame, okay, came here to co-create. You came here to boss up. You came here to focus, to develop discipline that would lead to stability and structure. You came here, again, starting out with that Hierophant, not to conform, to become your own authority, knowing that you have the power to create your own life's structure. And by doing so, you end with the most beautiful card in tarot, the Sun. Success, joy, love, happiness. Why? Again, because happiness is your birthright. Okay, your ego along the way has complicated everything for you and your spiritual flame, because it still holds the human version or vision, okay, of separation. And every time that you think about the separation, because you can't physically see the spirit, the soul right next to you, it creates complication and it creates obstacles. And you're overcoming these obstacles, okay? And you're understanding by the end of 2023 that your spiritual flame, twin flame, has been co-creating with you all along. They've been leading the way. They've been energetically beside you the whole way. And for some of you, literally beside you in physical form. And together, you both create your own authority, your own stability, but only through focus and discipline, okay? If you're someone who's been struggling all of your life with creating motivation for yourself, okay? Because on an individual basis, you are responsible for, you know, getting yourself going, inspiring yourself, motivating yourself, and focusing on yourself as an individual. You're the one that has to boss up to get to the Sun energy, to prosperity, success, happiness, because happiness is your birthright. It's all you. But you've been manifesting and creating this with your spiritual flame. Some magical, magical energy here. I definitely was not expecting. Be careful around April. You may experience some type of like night paralysis. Okay, maybe you're going to have a dream and it's going to put you in that state. So just be mindful of night paralysis or dream paralysis. If you do not know a lot about dream paralysis, I invite you to, you know, take accountability and responsibility for your journey and start doing your own research, okay? For some of you, this could mean, you know, literally having a baby or getting pregnant in 2023 with the Sun showing up. Some of you may literally get pregnant by your twin flame, your spiritual flame. What I love ultimately about the Sun energy being here is, you know, it's about vitality. And look at all the vitality energy here, you know. I'm just blown away. It's about, you know, a well-being and your general health, okay? So throughout 2023, you may go through periods where maybe your health, you know, has its ups and downs. By the end of 2023, you and your flame will definitely start to feel whole again, okay? Your vitality levels, because you're full of love, all right? But it took you becoming your own authority and knowing that you have the willpower to create your life structure. So you had to become your own authority to get here, okay? So if you don't do this in 2023 and you don't feel this way, then you need to go back and look at that mirror and start from the beginning, because remember, she's closed off and blindfolded in denial about something at the beginning of the year. And it's probably the denial of the amount of work she needs to do. But the energy's great. I mean, we didn't have too many, you know, we did have the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, but, you know, a year wouldn't be like normal if we didn't have a little bit of conflict, in our life. The Emperor is connected to the head space, but I feel like because the Emperor and the Sun are next to each other, that if you have, you know, suffered from anything that has to do with your head, your thinking patterns, headaches, migraines, that is healed, because this is overall good health and vitality levels. So I do feel that it will be a good time for you. Let's see. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, the Lovers is connected to the nervous system. So be mindful of your nervous system throughout the whole year, okay? And I feel like a lot of times on the twin flame journey, our nervous system is definitely, you know, up and down, because it is nerve-wracking when we're in the obsessive state, the neurotic state of, you know, are they going to come back? Do they love me? Are they my twin flame, my spiritual flame? So it can be a little bit, can take your nervous system for, you know, on a roller coaster ride. So be mindful of that. Okay, let's go ahead and get close to ending here. Oh wow, I love this. This is a very important message for you. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. And I feel like this is very connected to those traditions, okay? I really feel like it's very connected to the traditions that are connected to the Hierophant energy, you know, conformity and what ways your family, okay, depending on your family's history, you know, were they farm workers, were they slaves, were they witches, you know, were they rich, were they poor, you know, what needs to be cleared for your ancestral bloodline, which, by the way, I help, you know, clear ancestral bloodlines through my body code energy healing system, because I am a medical intuitive. So I can take you back in time and your family back in time to connect, to clear this, okay, if you need assistance. And most of us do. Most of us do need assistance. I think I'm going to stop there. Okay, so then we have mission. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. I want to work on mission with you, okay? And you are working on the mission, okay? Here it is. Co-creating and the Lovers, okay? You're working on the mission together. I mean, the Emperor, okay? I also feel that by the last 3 months of the year, the masculine energy is really going to be bossing up, okay? Because in the physical realm, we haven't always seen, okay, with our own physical eyes that the masculine energy is, really, stepping into their vulnerabilities and connecting to their intuition, because again, the masculine energy is, connected to the lower chakras, which are more about logic. They're connected more to their ego. I feel that by the end of 2023, the masculine energy bosses up and steps in to his own authority, because he has now gained a lot of wisdom through this experience, through this co-creation. My heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you, okay? I long for your kisses and your touch. And this has gotten a lot longer than I expected. We have wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. I want you guys to get out in nature as much as you possibly can, okay? For those of you that may be experiencing slow healings, it could be because your magnetic fields are distorted and have deficiencies. So, I know sometimes in the winter it's really cold. You don't want to go out, but get out there, okay? Or sit on, if you have trees in your backyard, go sit next to those trees. Yeah, see, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Exactly. There is a healing that happens here in the first 3 months, a very deep healing, okay? All right, guys, I love you, and hopefully I'll be back next Sunday, but if not, I will come back as soon as I can. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your subscriptions, and I appreciate all your likes and comments. I love you. Please be nice to my friend, and thank you.